talk about that extreme heat we are facing again today. This morning, California faces yet another all-time high power demand.
Conservation is key. That's according to the California Independent System Operator that operates and runs the power grid. Another flex alert is in effect today from 4 to 9 p.m. By now, you've likely heard the drill. Set your AC to 78 degrees or higher if you can. Avoid using major appliances like your washer and dryer and dishwasher between 4 and 9 p.m. ABC 10's Devin Truby is now live in Roseville. Emergency generators had to be activated for the first time to keep the power going yesterday. Devin, again today, maybe?
Yeah, that's right, Walt. This is the first time that these generators have been activated since being installed last year. And Rob said it best, California ISO anticipates that today will be the day with the most power usage for all of September. That's what they're gearing up for. These 4 generators that they've turned on can supply power to 120,000 homes. Let's take a look at the Roseville location now, but they're going to need more. According to California ISO, today will be the most intense day in terms of heat and power usage, with the highest significant potential for rotating outages that we have seen so far. And with an energy deficit of about 10%, energy usage has come in about 1,000 megawatts under what they expected. So they're pretty pleased with what we've all been doing to try to conserve our efforts, but they need much more from everyone today.
In fact, we need 2 to 3 times as much conservation as we've been experiencing to keep the power on with these historically high temperatures and demand.
So when it comes to these very likely potential outages that we could be seeing today, SMUD customers, they should be not without power for more than an hour. And they rotate those outages through sections, and no section will be repeated until they've gone through all 39. PG&E customers should only expect again to be without power for about 1 to 2 hours. If there are rotating outages for both of these companies, you can sign up for notifications online via text, email. They'll even give you a phone call. And both of these utility companies have what they call a rotating outage page. You put in your address or your zip code. It'll tell you what section you're in, what time your outage could be as well, Walt.
Yeah, whatever was going on yesterday with the rolling and the generator coming on, as you mentioned, likely to happen again today. So if it worked yesterday, do it again today. Devin Truby, thank you, in Roseville, where it fired up for the first time. Only been there for about a year. So we did not get to the point of rolling blackouts yesterday, but it was real close. Cal ISO issued an emergency energy alert level 2. That's the stage before utilities are told to cut power. On your screen, stage 2 is when utilities start using emergency resources like the DWR generators in Roseville, where Devin is, and people are asked to reduce even more power usage. If we reach the final stage of energy demand and capacity is maxed out, utilities will then be told to start cutting off power to reduce demand. Conchetta?
Yeah, the last time we hit emergency energy alert 3 was back in August of 2022, of 2020, I should say. For 2 days, about 800,000 homes and businesses had their power cut for up to 2.5 hours at a time. Cal ISO says this is the first time outages were ordered in California due to limited supply in nearly 20 years.
So the best way to avoid the heat, of course, today is to stay inside if you can and keep the AC on at a temperature, the max that works for you.